Homelander, one of the most twisted, terrifying villains on television. Unhinged, arrogant, and lethal, with zero remorse. But what happens when this corrupted Superman wannabe meets the spirit of vengeance himself? Who wins between Homelander and Ghost Rider? Today on Sector 6, we're breaking it down. And trust me, this fight isn't as close as Homelander fans might hope. Homelander, the tyrant in a cape. Homelander is, without a doubt, the apex predator of the boys' universe. He's ripped men apart with his bare hands, crushed skulls like soda cans, and casually tossed people hundreds of feet into the air. Physically, no one in his world matches him. Soldier Boy might bruise him, Maeve can hang for a bit, but in the end, Homelander always asserts dominance. Strength-wise, he's shown he can rip the door off a pressurized airplane mid-flight. He could have probably carried the plane too, but whether from poor leverage or just sheer recklessness, he let it crash, killing everyone on board. That's Homelander in a nutshell. Unlimited power, zero responsibility. Durability? On paper, it's godlike. He shrugs off bullets, explosions, even collapsing buildings. Vought brags that no weapon on Earth, even nukes, could kill him. But reality doesn't quite line up. Soldier Boy's blasts left him bruised and rattled. Maeve's strike to his ear almost ended him. Stormfront has slammed him around, and he's clearly not invincible. He's durable, yes, but there are cracks in the armor. Speed is another gray area. He's fast in flight, Mach speeds, easily. But in combat, he rarely blitzes anyone. More often than not, he floats at a distance, spamming his signature move, heat vision. And while it's deadly, it's still conventional energy. So bottom line, Homelander is an unstoppable force in his own universe. But that doesn't mean he stacks against cosmic threats. Ghost Rider, the spirit of vengeance. Now enter Ghost Rider. Not a soldier, not a corporate mascot, but a literal demonic powerhouse. The story is as old as damnation itself. Stuntman Johnny Blaze sells his soul, bonds with the corrupted angel Zarathos, and becomes the Rider, judge, jury, and executioner of the wicked. Strength? Ridiculous. Ghost Rider has overpowered demons, wrestled supernatural titans, and even slammed Mephisto himself through the Earth's crust and down into hell. He can bend helicopters like toys and swing his Hellfire chains with enough force to level buildings. Durability? This is where Homelander's nightmare begins. Ghost Rider is literally immortal. Johnny Blaze cannot die because the devil doesn't want him dead. Bullets, missiles, blunt force? Meaningless. He's taken explosions that would vaporize Homelander's victims without even slowing down. And here's the kicker. Ghost Rider's durability isn't just physical. He laughs off magic, curses, and attacks that bypass ordinary defenses. He's been torn apart and still kept fighting. His powers are devastating. The chains, fueled by Hellfire, burn anything they touch. Flesh, steel, even spirits. They move as extensions of his will, impossible to dodge for long. And then there's the nuclear option. The Penance Stare. One look into Ghost Rider's eyes, and you feel every ounce of pain you've ever inflicted on others. All at once, until your soul shatters. Even demons fall to it. Mortal monsters, they don't stand a chance. Head to head, Homelander versus Ghost Rider. So how do these two match up? Strength. Homelander hits hard. Ghost Rider has tanked hits from entities far stronger than him and kept swinging. Advantage, Ghost Rider. Durability. Homelander's bulletproof skin doesn't mean much against Hellfire. Ghost Rider is immortal. Advantage, Ghost Rider. Speed. Homelander can fly faster, but Ghost Rider doesn't need to outrun him. His chains and stare are unavoidable once they're in range. Call this one neutral. Offense. Homelander has heat vision. Ghost Rider has chains that melt demons and fire that devours souls. And then, of course, the Penance Stare. Advantage, Ghost Rider by a landslide. Mindset. Homelander is a narcissistic child in a god's body. Ghost Rider is vengeance itself. Calm, relentless, and unstoppable. The fight. Picture it. Homelander comes in hot, arrogant as ever, heat vision blazing, punches flying. Ghost Rider takes it. He always takes it. Bullets, missiles, nukes, Homelander's attacks are nothing new. The Rider counters. Hellfire ignites, chains lash out, and suddenly, Homelander's invincible skin is burning like paper. Desperate, Homelander rushes in, trying to tear him apart with raw strength. But Ghost Rider doesn't need to overpower him. He just needs one look. The Penance Stare locks in. And in that instant, Homelander is forced to relive every atrocity, every murder, every innocent life he destroyed. The man who thought himself untouchable collapses, screaming, as his very soul is devoured. Verdict: this isn't close. Homelander is terrifying in his own world, but against the spirit of vengeance, he's completely outclassed. Immortality, Hellfire, soul-rending judgment, Ghost Rider has too many win conditions. Homelander has none. Winner, Ghost Rider, decisively. And that's the breakdown. Who do you think takes it? Did I undersell Homelander? Or is Ghost Rider just too far above his weight class? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you're subscribed to Sector 6. We've got more versus matchups and character analyses coming your way. I'm Sector 6. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.